See the game more clearly with high-definition spectacle lenses from Norville Opticians.
Laurie, I suppose this game's a chance to seal your place in the last 8 this weekend.
Yeah, I think that's the way it looks, isn't it? If we win this, we'll win our pool, and that'll get us into the last 8. And depending upon other results, next week will either be super important or less important.
I suppose, though, Gloucester's ambition is more than just to get into the last 8. It's to get in there as one of the top 2 seeds.
Well, certainly one of the top 4. Like we'd be working for a home quarter final, and so to get that, we just need to get this weekend out of the way first against what will be a challenging La Rochelle side who really will come to Kingsholm obviously with not a lot to gain but nothing to lose, and you'd think a French side playing with freedom, given the size of the players and their offload game, that can be quite dangerous.
Yeah, danger's the word in that scenario. They don't always travel as well as their wine does, but I suppose complacency is the main thing you've got to avoid this week, is it?
Yeah, well, I don't think there's any complacency after last week's game. I don't think there's ever any complacency in the squad. There'll be a lot of guys getting an opportunity, so I would anticipate complacency won't play a part at all. It's more about the excitement of playing at Kingsholm in front of our supporters, the excitement of playing in the European Cup game, and the excitement of trying to secure a quarter-final spot for us.
Some big motivators there. Do you need to remind the players of those things, or are they ingrained automatically already?
Oh no, I don't. I mean, the things you talk about, but I don't think they need any great reminder. The big work on for us this week and in the weeks ahead is to work on our game, and that's our focus. Not really worrying too much about oppositions, about tournaments. It's about our game, our performance, and really looking internally to see where we can move forward.
How much of that is about making sure that players adapt to conditions as well, because they seem to have been a pretty dominant factor in the last few weeks?
Yes, look, it's been a tough old season, hasn't it, with heavy grounds and wet and windy conditions. So it can be a little bit stifling depending upon how you want to play your game, and we as all sides have to be a side that can play in all conditions. So it's difficult, but that's the challenge, and it's what we're working towards.
How much is this week an opportunity to rotate a few players? Because obviously, you've seen this coming up in the fixture list. You can plan for it a little bit.
That's right. It certainly is an opportunity to give some guys who haven't played maybe in the Premiership recently an opportunity. Given the good form of the A team so far this season, so that the guys who haven't had that much Premiership opportunity have certainly used the A program to put their case forward. So it gives us that opportunity, and certainly the faith that whomever we put out this weekend will perform well for us.
How hard have those players who've been doing well in the A League side, the United team, how hard have they been knocking on the door?
I think we've got a pretty competitive squad. There's certainly a lot of debate and decision making around selection each week. So that's part of the process of developing that depth in the squad, and sometimes injuries take away from the decisions you have, but there's guys pushing hard.